In Mawsynram, the wettest city in the world, sound arrives first. It is a constant, percussive drumming on corrugated tin roofs, a steady hiss against the lush green leaves of the forest. This is the sound of Mawsynram, the wettest city in the world. Here, in the Khasi Hills of Meghalaya, India, the rain is not a visitor, it is a permanent resident. It dictates the rhythm of life, it dictates the shape of the land, it dictates the mood of the day. The air is thick with moisture, carrying the earthy scent of wet soil and decaying leaves. Walk onto any path in this town, and you become part of this watery world. The streets are not paved with dry stone, but with a shimmering, reflective layer of rainwater. They wind through the landscape like dark rivers, flanked by homes painted in bright blues, yellows, and pinks. These vibrant colors stand out against the overwhelming green of the hills, a testament to the human spirit's desire for cheer amidst the gray veil of the monsoon. People move with a purpose that is both hurried and accepting, their forms shielded by a kaleidoscope of colorful umbrellas bobbing through the downpour. Here, the relationship with rain is complex and deeply ingrained. For some, it is a minor inconvenience. For others, a constant companion. You see it in the faces of the people. The children, however, see the rain not as a challenge, but as a playground. Their laughter rings out, sharp and clear, cutting through the monotonous drumming of the downpour. They leap with uninhibited joy into the growing puddles, sending arcs of muddy water flying. Barefoot and carefree, they race sticks in the rivulets that form along the edges of the paths. For them, the rain is a source of endless games and simple delight. It is their first and most constant playmate, teaching them from a young age that life here is not about staying dry, but about finding joy in being wet. The rain writes their earliest memories in water and light. In every rush and ripple, a childhood takes shape. The streets of Mawsynram are a theater of daily life, played out under a canopy of falling water. There is a quiet resilience in the way people go about their business. Men carry heavy baskets. Women carry heavy baskets. They often forego umbrellas, which can be cumbersome when your hands are needed for balance. Instead, they use a nup, a traditional Khasi head covering woven from bamboo and leaves, shaped like a turtle shell. This ingenious invention acts as a personal, hands-free roof, shedding water down their backs, leaving them free to carry firewood, vegetables, water containers. This is a community in constant motion, a network of individuals connected by wet, winding paths. A teacher makes her way to the local school, her important books and papers sealed carefully within a plastic bag. She holds her umbrella with one hand and navigates the slippery stones with the other, a practiced, graceful dance. Her steps are sure, her resolve unwavering. The education of the village's children cannot wait for the sun. Along the main road, small shops and tea stalls huddle under dripping eaves. Life must, and does, continue unabated. Their proprietors are perpetually battling the dampness. A shopkeeper uses a long bamboo pole to push a pooling pocket of water off his canvas awning, sending a cascade onto the street below. He then turns back to his customers, gathered under the relative dryness of the shelter. They are not strangers, but neighbors and friends, sharing a moment of respite from the deluge. The air is filled with the comforting aroma of brewing tea and the low murmur of conversation in the local Khasi language. These small, shared moments are the glue that holds the community together. In a place where the weather can be so isolating, people actively seek out connection. The rain encourages a certain intimacy. Strangers might share the small dry space under a shop's overhang, striking up a conversation while they wait for a lull in the storm. The shared experience of the eternal downpour fosters a sense of solidarity. The street is not just a thoroughfare, it is a communal living room, open to the sky. Community, woven in rain. To understand Mawsynram, one must look beyond the town and to the hills that cradle it. They are not merely a backdrop, they are the engine of this wet world. Cloaked in a perpetual shroud of mist, these rolling green giants seem to breathe. The fog moves with a life of its own, swallowing entire landscapes and then revealing them moments later. A dreamlike vista where the line between earth and sky is blurred. From the saturated body of these hills, water is born. It seeps from every pore of the earth, gathering in trickles that quickly become streams. These streams carve their way through dense foliage, their gurgling a constant undertone. During the height of the monsoon, the hillsides come alive with countless waterfalls, delicate shimmering curtains hanging from every cliff and outcrop, silver threads woven into the green tapestry, their collective roar a powerful symphony. Vegetation is impossibly lush. Ferns unfurl, mosses thicken, orchids bloom in unexpected places. The roar of waterfalls, the drumming of rain, a chorus of life thriving in the damp. As dusk falls, frogs begin a cacophony. It is never truly silent. Water and life sing in peace. Farming in Mawsynram is an act of cooperation with the clouds. The people here have learned not to fight the water, but to channel it, to use its immense power for their own sustenance. On the steep hillsides, farmers have carved intricate terraces for their crops. These narrow, level steps prevent the precious topsoil from being washed away. When the downpours come, the terraces fill with water, turning slopes into reflective pools. In these watery beds, rice, the staple of the Khasi diet, is grown. The work is arduous and done almost entirely by hand. Men and women wading into the paddies, often wearing simple plastic sheets and old shirts as protection, moving with a slow, deliberate rhythm, planting shoots one by one. Machinery is a rare sight. The terrain makes it impractical. Human muscle and communal effort turn waterlogged hills productive. Farmers read the sky, the wind, and the streams to predict the rains, choosing crops, potatoes, yams, leafy greens, that thrive in saturated soil. Small raised granaries keep harvests dry. Beyond the paddies, the forest gives mushrooms, ferns, herbs, knowledge and respect binding people and land. In a place defined by external wetness, the home becomes a sacred sanctuary of warmth and dryness. Houses are small, sturdy, with sloping corrugated metal roofs. Thatch laid on ceilings transforms the deafening roar into a gentle, muffled patter. Clothes hang across rooms near the cooking fire. Documents, books, electronics rest sealed in plastic boxes. Floors are kept immaculate. Dampness and mold are daily adversaries. The heart of the home is the kitchen. Warmth and stories gather by the fire. Steam mingles with smoke, a comforting domestic haze. Waking comes with rain on roofs. A father checks water collection and scans for landslides. A mother rekindles the fire, puts on water for tea. The family rises in practiced rhythm, ready for another day in the embrace of the rain. Even on the wettest of days, the local market is a vibrant hub of activity. It is the town's lifeline. Produced from terraces and goods from the wider world. Sellers set up under tarps, plastic sheets, and large umbrellas. The colors are striking. Bright red chilies, deep green spinach, earthy brown potatoes, each glistening with rain. The air smells of damp earth, pungent spices, and fresh fish. A small tea stall is the heart. Its proprietor, efficient under a simple tarp, pours steaming cups of cha. Customers huddle, talking weather, crops, family. Transactions are personal and unhurried. Trust built over years. People know whose potatoes are sweetest, who brings the freshest river fish. As day wanes, tarps come down, goods are wrapped, yet warmth lingers in shared tea and quiet talk. Even in ceaseless rain, community flourishes. To be a child in Mawsynram is to have an intimate and playful relationship with water. From their earliest days, children learn that rain is not to be feared but a fundamental part of their world. Their playground is the entire drenched landscape. They float paper boats in fast gutters, cheering races, learning currents, flow, the power of water. The school day is framed by rain, bright uniforms against morning mist. Breaks mean puddles and running feet. Inside, the rain is rhythm. Teachers raise their voices with ease. Life's curriculum extends beyond walls, slippery paths, patching roofs, reading clouds. They know safe waters and spot dangerous surges. They learn the living world, birds, insects, plants, frog hides, and weaver nests. Damp earth, glistening leaves, the music of rain, shaping resilient, observant, resourceful souls. One might wonder, why here? Why does this small corner receive such astonishing rain? The answer lies in a confluence of geography and meteorology. Mawsynram sits on the windward side of the Khasi Hills, Warm, moist winds travel unimpeded across the plains of Bangladesh, gathering immense moisture from the Bay of Bengal, an invisible river in the sky. When it reaches the Khasi Hills, it rises rapidly and cools. Cooler air holds less moisture. Vapor condenses into thick, heavy clouds. This is orographic lift, the hills squeezing water from the sky. The plateau's steep rise funnels monsoon winds, concentrating them over Mawsynram. The result? Prolonged torrential downpours that can last for days or weeks. Scientists chart models. Locals watch winds and fog, naming drizzles and squalls, a practical science of survival woven into culture. As the day draws to a close, the intensity of the rain often softens. The torrential downpour may subside into a gentle, steady drizzle. A deep calm descends. Fog wraps the hills like a soft, gray blanket. Lights appear, warm embers scattered across darkened slopes. Inside, families gather, wood smoke and cooking rice scent the air. The wet day is recounted, plans made for the next. The rain becomes a comforting presence, the sound of home. Its rhythm has rocked this community to sleep for generations. It is the pulse of Mawsynram. To live here is to know resilience is not resisting nature, but adapting, living within it, dancing to its rhythm. The rain is woven into culture, architecture, agriculture, into their very souls. Water harnessed into breathtaking greenness and a community of strength and warmth. Life is not diminished by the rain, it is defined and enriched by it. In the misty evening, a child stands at a doorway, face lit by warm light. They look into the soft, gray world, a small smile playing on their lips. The rain has shaped their world and will shape their future. There is no fear, only calm acceptance and quiet joy. Here, in the wettest place on earth, life flows on, as constant and hopeful as the rain itself. And so, the green hills wait for the morning. Mawsynram breathes with the clouds. A single drop, 1,000 stories. In the hush between showers, you can hear life waiting to bloom again.